Hi guys, welcome to Desi Chaat. So we are your hosts, Happy and Naz.
Hey guys.
So this episode is just an introduction to who we are and what this podcast is about. So would you like to tell us about yourself?
Yeah. So I'm Naz, a personal trainer. I was asked about my fitness journey, and this is very long-winded. Are you ready to hear it?
I'm ready.
Okay. So my background is in primary schools, actually. So I was a nursery nurse, went into primary school, taught in primary school, year 2 specifically. Had my own kids and thought, I'm not dealing with a class of 30, and then dealing with my own 2, that just requires a level of patience I do not have. And then I had a nervous breakdown. That was a fun time. And then when I was coming out of it, I had to help drag myself out of that. I had to take on a personal trainer. And though I loved my sessions with her, the thing I despised was getting to the gym. I did not like going to the gym because I just felt so self-conscious of where I got myself. And then I thought, well, wait a second, I want to get into this because I like how it makes me feel. I want to do this, but I want to do where I'm not working in the gym, where I am going and training women that are in the same boat as me, don't want to get to the gym, don't feel comfortable in the gym, but they want to exercise. So, hence my transition into being a mobile personal trainer. And then from there, it just went into like, okay, I'll train in anything I can, I qualify in whatever I can. So, swim instructor, pop Pilates instructor. I'm sure there's a couple of others that I can't remember. Yeah, that's me. Record time. The shortest amount of time I've taken to tell someone my backstory. Yeah. What about you?
Take this tiny little microphone. So I feel like my story is not as long-winded. It's really short. I'm happy. I really like lifting weights. And my coach, again, though, I found a coach who helped me. And he helped me so much that I was like, I want to do what he does and help other people, like find that confidence. So I worked in a strongman gym. I worked at a functional fitness gym. And then I moved to Leeds in lockdown.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. And then coming out of lockdown, I was like, right, are we going to go for the corporate gym? We're going to work at JD. And for the first year, I was too scared. I'm not going to lie. Coming out of lockdown and going into that JD, it's so busy. I was like, I can't work here. I can't. I had 2 panic attacks the first time I went to that gym.
Yeah.
And I was like, we need to go home. Take me home. I got over it.
Clearly.
And now I work there.
Yeah. And well liked and popular and hopefully no panic attacks inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the fact that you like lift and come on. I've seen your videos and I'm like, I even told my husband, I was like, she's moved like trucks and stuff.
I like to pull trucks.
Yeah. And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah, she has. So
we'll find another one.
What truck to pull?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll find some sort of vehicle pull, and I've got some clients now that would love to pull a vehicle.
I'll be stood in the sidelines cheering you on, but I can't be pulling any trucks. Not yet. Maybe one day.
The way I describe it is always like, I left a little bit of my soul. That sounds horrible.
No,
again. I lost a little bit of it while I was pulling the vehicle.
Makes sense though.
Yeah.
If ever there was a place to lose a bit of your soul, it would be pulling a vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it makes sense. Okay. And what about now? So you're training, you're training people in the gym. Is there anything else?
Yeah. So I help people take their first steps into fitness, and that's at JD. But then, so another colleague who is also Asian and wants to help more Asian people get into fitness, we decided to start a class at a private facility. So it's if you don't want to go to a busy gym, it's a place where you can feel a bit safer, build a little community, do classes with that person.
Yeah, that's good stuff, because I still have mornings where, and I've been at the gym how long? God, it's been years now. And I still have mornings where I get up and I'm like, oh, I can't go today. Not because I don't want to, but because anxiety kicks in. Oh, I don't want. So the fact that you've got something outside of the gym that is like small, compact, in its own little space, I think is amazing. Because it's doing what I'm doing, isn't it, on a bit of a grander scale. Where I'm going to women in their homes, you are literally like, okay, just come here to this class, do what you would do in a gym. Really. Come on. We need more women like this.
We do.
Yeah. So tell me a bit more about yourself. Sorry, I keep forgetting about that.
The tiny little microphone. I kind of want to attach a tiny little like Lego person to.
Please do.
But we're getting off topic.
So we can get like the tiny little hands as well. See?
Yeah. This is going to happen. Like I will
Yes.
go off on tangents, and there'll be lots of topics discussed instead of just the one.
Yeah. And anecdotes and yeah.
But other than that, that is pretty much what I do in a nutshell. Help people build their confidence in the gym or in that private setting.
Yeah.
Or online.
Okay. And who is happy beyond that then?
Happy beyond the gym is obsessed with dogs.
Okay.
And coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee, dogs, and I like a bit of gardening.
Oh.
Like, this is my plan. I think this is Cheddar the second. This isn't Cheddar the first. Cheddar the first is bigger.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Cheddar the first died.
No, they're all doing quite good.
Oh, okay.
This is cheddar cheese, the second. Yeah, I like plants, coffee, dogs.
Okay. I'm glad you can narrow it down so easily. Because I'm just thinking, if someone asked me, I've no idea.
And food.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think everyone that follows me on Instagram knows this. I will actually get, which is sad to admit now, I will actually get more DMs in regards to, we're in Bradford, what place would you recommend for a good burger? Where do you get cakes from? Oh, those donuts you had on your story the other day, where were they from? I want to go. Compared to, oh, I want to do this in the gym. Is my form correct? I have far more in regards to food and good food spots. But, I take it as a compliment. Okay. So I eat well.
I remember seeing the donuts on your story, and I was like, I still haven't been to, is it called Project Donut? No.
Doughboy.
You've
still not been?
I've still not been.
Happy.
We need to go. We should do a podcast episode on Doughboy.
We should. The owner is there. She should, might get a free donut in it. Again, food. Yeah.
But, why did we start this podcast?
Because I feel, from myself, we have a lot to say. I'll speak for myself. I have a lot to say. I have a lot of opinions. Not necessarily stuff that other people are going to agree with, but I feel like there's a lot of topics, especially as Asian females, that are too taboo to be spoken about or openly spoken about. I thought we needed a space where we could approach those subjects, be comfortable doing so, and have you guys have your input as well. So the aim is to have you interact with whatever we're filming.
Yeah. So did you get any questions? I'll ask you that.
This is a double-edged sword. I had a few questions that I've now answered, mainly in regards to the fitness journey and stuff. There was one about how do I lose weight, but that's not in regards to us. So we're not answering that. And then I think I'm a no correction. I'm an oversharer, so I'm either boring and they don't want to know nothing about me, so there was no questions, or it's you share far too much about yourself. So we know far more than we need to, which is probably the latter. Let's be real. So yeah, did you get questions?
Not a single one.
Yeah. He's not resentful. It's totally fine.
I'm fine. It's fine.
No, it's because you put yourself out there. That's what it is. This is what we're going to do. It's because we're just open books. That's what it is. That is what it is. We know this, guys. We know you love us, really. So, yeah. But that's my reasoning for why we're having this podcast, why we've got this, trying to build this platform. What about yourself?
So it's exactly what you said about the taboo subjects. Because I found, well, when I got into strongman training and like the gym, and even when I said I want to be the coach, even that was almost taboo.
Yeah.
And I was like, why am I not allowed to talk about this? Why am I not allowed to share it online?
Yeah.
So even though people were saying, don't do it, I was a bit like, watch me do it. I'm like, I'll do it. I'll ask for forgiveness afterwards, maybe, if I want to. But you're not going to stop me doing it.
Yeah.
So.
I get that. You're right, though. Because when I started doing fitness classes, which is where my heart is at, sorry, I need to remember this. My heart is in fitness classes. I have this alter ego, like I said. I love fitness classes, but I remember I was going to do some classes in a certain area, and I was told, no, we know too many people in that area, and you can't go in that area because people will talk. Like,
That's about it.
I'm not doing anything wrong. It's like, no, that area, there's just, it will spread that you are doing exercise classes. And at the time, I mean, obviously you can't tell, I had my hair dyed red, like bright red. And then they'll talk about your hair. Like, well, first of all, it's a female-only class. It really doesn't matter. And if you don't like my hair, just don't come to the class. But now I was told not to go to hair.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. And at the time, being real, I kind of did just then give in and listen to that, which kind of makes me angry now. But that's another topic for another day. We'll hold on to that then. That'll make a good conversation. But yeah, so, and is this only fitness related stuff, would you say?
I wouldn't say so. No, it's going to be broad.
Yeah. So we're talking about anything and everything. So keep an eye on like our stories, put questions and comments in the boxes. You know, we need to make happy happy. I didn't mean that. That just came out naturally. But yeah, and just put like comments, and we need your interaction and questions in regards to whatever topic we've got, so that, you know, it's an all round thing. We want as many people involved. If you enjoy what we're doing, share the stuff. Really, no? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's about it, really. I think I've covered everything. I think that is the quickest self-intro I've ever given. And I didn't overshare.
Super quick.
Didn't overshare.
Yeah. Not yet, anyway.
No, that we'll get to that. Yeah.
But yeah, so the reason I wanted to start this podcast is I was a guest on someone else's podcast, and I was like, this is amazing. I love this. I mean, those who follow my Instagram and see me blabbering away on my stories, I talk a lot. I have too much to say.
I just sat here thinking, now you've just spoken so much and you're not giving her a chance. I just had that thought in my head, though. I think you're all right. I think you're okay, happy.
We both like to talk. And this is like a platform where that is all this is. It's talking.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And we get to talk about important things.
Yeah. And yeah, I am going to request that whoever's listening just keeps this playing on loop. So we just keep getting, like, you know, like whatever it's called,
views,
interactions,
engagement. Engagement.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're not very techie.
No.
It took a while to figure out this software,
and that was still Happy's doing. I was just sat here like, as helpful as this plant, but you know,
this plant.
Oh,
it needs a lot of water though. I'm really sorry, Shadow. Okay, I'll give him a water after this podcast recording.
Yeah. So yeah, it is very techy. So hopefully one day between us, like 80% happy, 20% me, we'll be able to figure out the test and get it down where it's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trial and error, guys. Put up with us. Yeah, but I think we've covered everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, subscribe,
Yeah.
interact in a positive way.
Yeah. Or negative. We'll ignore it, but it helps engagement. So
yeah. One of my most viewed, what is it even called on TikTok? Video.
Yeah.
One of my most viewed videos on TikTok was one that was just trolled by CrossFit haters. So I was like, thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you want to be negative?
Yeah.
Go crazy. Leave loads of comments. We just won't read them, but it's great for engagement. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we've covered everything though. Do you have an idea about what we want to talk about next week? Next episode.
Next episode. Well, that depends on what you leave in our question boxes.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll just be forced to talk about ourselves again.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Threats.
Straight away.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. Look forward to hearing from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Oh yeah. Bye. Awkward as ever.